So you guys will probably remember St James's Park, the day we dropped a couple of points. Butler made a slight error, and we conceded. We were 1-0 down. We should have been at that time 2 or 3-0 up, to be fair. We were the better side. But we got away with it. We got an equaliser. It was a game where I feel we dropped points. And I look back at the season, I think, there's a lot of games where we've dropped points, and at the same time, I think there's a lot of games where we've been lucky to get a point, and some games we've rescued a point. So I suppose it does even itself out. I'm not too disappointed, but an opportunity to take Newcastle on at home without Ben Arthur is a bit of a gift. Gabs has passed a late fitness test. He had a slight knee injury coming into this game. He picked up a slight knock in training, but thankfully he passed the fitness test, so he will be playing. That's a big boost for ourselves, for our own morale. And we're a point behind Fulham. So we're sitting in 11th, they're sitting in 10th. We have 3 games to basically somehow get a point, overtake them, and finish 10th. That is our goal. 10th position is the goal. It's going to be hard work, but I've gone with an experienced team in the middle of the park. I've got Diami, Sissoko, and I've chosen Noble and Nolan. That bit of experience hopefully will pay off, but we'll see. And the game starts with Newcastle being on the front foot, being a lot brighter than us. Issei picks the ball up in the middle. He lobs the ball over to Barr. Barr shoots, but thankfully Butland is there yet again to make a fantastic save. He's been an absolute diamond all season. The ball's knocked down to Tiote. Tiote then floats a magnificent ball out to the right-hand side. I've got to say, when that ball was floated out, I thought it was Kabai. The lad on the right then gets a cross in, and I don't know why the referee awarded a free kick there. I thought that was a fair 50-50 header, but I'm not going to complain at the end of the day. The ball's knocked into Sissoko. He knocks it into Gabs, and what a piece of skill. He beats 2 Newcastle defenders, knocks it into Sterling. Sterling knocks it into Nolan. Nolan turns, he shoots, and it's just over the bar. A chance to score against his old club would have been fantastic. The ball's knocked into Gabs. Gabs turns, he shoots, a great sliding tackle to put it out for a throw-in. And look at that, testament to his season. 11 clean sheets in the Premier League. That is absolutely fantastic. The ball's thrown into Nolan. Nolan spies Gabs. He knocks it across to Gabs. Gabs first time shoots, and it's saved. Great save again by the Newcastle keeper. And that's the way the first half finished. 0-0 at half time. But I've got to say, Newcastle keeper made a great save from Gabs. That was a real inspirational save. And the second half starts, and we start knocking the ball around with a little bit of confidence. Noble on the ball. He knocks it back into Nolan. Never scared to go back. He knocks it back into Reed. He then knocks it out to a real bright player. Sure, it's really turned into a great player. And then he feeds it into Diami. He just glides into centre park. When that man runs, he just glides. Reyes knocks it into Noble. Noble knocks it into Sissoko. He's tackled. I think it's a foul, but no. Sterling picks the ball up, shoots, and scores. We make the breakthrough in the 49th minute. A fantastic goal. I must say that was an absolute blinding finish on his left foot. And a bit of relief floods around the stadium. As you can see, it was a great tackle by Colaccini in all fairness, but Sterling never gave up, picked the ball up, low shot into the bottom corner. But Newcastle come back at us. The ball's knocked out to the right-hand side. A great cross in. Cisse goes up for the header. Butland didn't move, and the ball went over, thankfully. And then O'Brien picks the ball up in the right-back position and wastes possession. I don't know what he was thinking with that crossfield ball. Really don't know what he was thinking. Winston Reid tries to track, gets caught out, but thankfully, again, Butland is awake, alert, and there to rescue us and save the day. The ball's thrown out, and thankfully, the referee sees the sense to blow the final whistle, and we win 1-0. 3 points. 3 very much needed points. A huge sigh of relief floods around the stadium. And as you can see from the lads, that means a lot to them. They know that they can get that 10th position. And as you can see, Spurs win the FA Cup. Congratulations to them. It's time to make some team changes. We've got a tough game coming up. We've got to go to Goodison Park to take on Everton. It's going to be a very, very tough game. I'm not looking forward to it. We haven't done very well in the past at Goodison, so it's going to be interesting to see how we get on. But we need points. We do need points. It's quite worrying. But in other news, some quite important news really. O'Brien has again once stalled over his contract, and Carlton Cole has basically said he wants to leave. And we'll go through the negotiations with a few teams, so we'll see how that pans out. And I'm not sure where we are with O'Brien, to be honest with you. It's a nightmare, to be quite frank. He's stalling again. I don't know what to do. I really don't. Carlton Cole was honest with me and said, you know, I don't want to play. I want to go and get regular football. You can't guarantee me regular football, which is very true. I know I can't. With, you know, Gav's playing so well, we can't guarantee him regular football, I'm afraid. But, you know, that's football. One of those things. And we've got to take on Everton. So let's look at the table. It would appear that Fulham have played 2 games and they're still on 45 points. We have a game in hand, which is this game against Everton. And we've got more points than them. So, you know, a bigger sigh of relief has just passed over us. And again, I've gone with experience. This time I've taken off Sterling. He had a slight worry. I think he's got a bit more of a knock than he will actually admit to. The lad is young. He wants to play football every game, but he can't. So I've put in Phillips. It's a bit of a risk, but Phillips has got good pace, and we start off really, really brightly with the ball out on the left-hand side with Reed. He knocks it forward to Shaw. Shaw knocks it inside to Diame. Diame, again, is just so graceful. He drifts in, knocks it to Sissoko. Sissoko, with a nice little turn, nice little skill, feeds the ball out to left-hand side to Shaw. And you can see the confidence in the lad. They know they're sitting 10th in the table. We're knocking the ball around really well, and I'm sure you know what I'm going to say. The Barca of East London. Diame feeds it into Nolan. Nolan passes up the opportunity to shoot. He turns back, hits with his left foot, and it's just wide. It just drifted wide, which was really, really unfortunate. But the ball's fed out to Noble. Noble knocks it back into Nolan. Nolan turns, and he has another crack that's safe. Gabs picks it up, and Everton finally clear the ball. But the story of our entire season, we have so much possession, so much pressure. Everton break, go down the other end. A slight defensive error, and Everton knock the ball in to make it 1-0 in the 31st minute. Really disappointed. We were so on top of the game, it's ridiculous. But we have the ball with Diame. Diame knocks it into Gabs. Gabs turns and shoots straight away, but it's just not enough power. And we go in at half-time losing 1-0. We really need to dig deep and try and get a point out of this game. The work is not done. Fulham still have an opportunity to go and get 3 points, and we've got to up our game. But my God, Fellaini picks the ball up in the centre of the park and just shows what an absolute tank he is. A great shot, beats Butland, but thankfully the ball was wide. And Noland picks up an ankle injury, which is just not good. We really need him. So I bring on Andy Carroll, and as you can see, we're just battling. We're battling, but Everton are just getting numbers back. They're making it really, really difficult for us. Gabs has the ball outside the box. He feeds it into Shaw. Shaw has a shot, and unfortunately, Phil Jagielka handballs the ball, and we're awarded a penalty rightly. So yes, don't panic. Carroll's not taking it. Gabs ain't taking it. Mark Noble is about to take the penalty. A great deal of pressure on him. He steps up. He strikes it. He scores. 1-1. 78 minutes gone. 78 minutes gone. 1-1. That's the goal we need. Could this possibly be the point we need to make our lives so much easier, to secure 10th position? A sigh of relief passes around the players, but then we give the ball away sloppily, unneeded. We give the ball away needlessly. It's disappointing. Great defensive header, but Everton pick the ball up again. They knock it out to the right hand side. He fakes, comes inside, Osman shoots, and Osman scores. 81st minute, and we're losing 2-1. Butland with the ball. He knocks it into Reed. Again, Reed gives the ball away needlessly. The ball comes back over. Great save by Butland, but the rebound is followed up, and Everton tuck it away to make it 3-1. Extremely disappointed. We couldn't hold on. We equalised with 12 minutes to go to make it 1-1, and we ended up losing 3-1. Really disappointed. Really, really disappointed. And that now makes the task even bigger. Fulham and ourselves both have one game left. If Fulham win and we lose, they will finish 10th. I think Fulham will finish 10th regardless if we get a draw and they draw, because they have a better goal difference than us. So this is my final team selection for for the season, the first season of being the manager of a wonderful football club, West Ham United. First season where we've had many ups and downs, many great moments, many moments of sadness, but overall I think the good times have outweighed the bad. I think we've put in a solid performance. I don't think many people thought we could finish in the top 11 of the Premier League. Hopefully to be the top 10. It's been a really tough season, and I think the lads have done really well. So this is the hardest team selection I've had to make all season, because I think everyone deserves to play, and unfortunately I can't play everybody. And we're going to go aggressive. We are going to go with a 4-3-3. We've got nothing to lose. It's at home. You guys are the 12th man. Hopefully that will pay dividend. And hopefully we can dig out the result against Reading. And if you remember, Reading are the team that put an end to our magnificent run of games without a defeat. They beat us 1-0 in a very, very hard fought game. But hopefully we can reverse that. Hopefully we can come away with the victory. It's going to be tough. In typical London, the weather's overcast. Why can't we have a sunny day? So it's Sunday, May 19th. I have no idea why it says 2013. Because it is 2013. The end of the season. I don't want it to be the end of the season. This is going to be hard. I hope you enjoyed the season. I hope you enjoyed the games. I hope you enjoyed the players. There will be we will be doing a sort of a thank you to all the supporters after the game going round. We won't be going into community. We haven't won anything, but I know a few of the lads are going to go and visit some of the schools again and talk to the kids after the school holidays, which I think is really nice. But here we go. Really nervous. The last game of this season. The last game. Victory and 10th position is ours. Anything less and destiny is not in our own hands. Our destiny is to win. We have to win. We need to win. And I've taken a risk with the lineup. Noble, Nolan, Fisher. An interesting formation. Gabs breaks down the right hand side, but he can't get a decent cross in. Reading come away with the ball. Fantastic interchange in the centre of the park. A great ball chipped over. We're out of position. Fantastic shot that again is saved by Butland. He has been magnificent. He has been an absolute rock. The corner comes in. Great defensive clearance, but it falls to Reading. They shoot. It's saved. They're piling the pressure on. It's absolutely unrelenting. Really unrelenting. Guthrie puts the ball through, and thankfully Reading put the ball wide. Again, Guthrie was magnificent in centre midfield for Reading, really dictating the pace of the game. And Reading breakers in the 33rd minute. A great chip that's going wide until the Russian lad sticks it home. 34 minutes gone. We're trailing 1-0. Can't take anything away from them. That was a great finish. And we're just not at the races. The boys are just not at the races. Morale is a little bit low going in at half time. We start the second half off and Reading come hammering at us again. But Shaw gets back, makes a great tackle, keeps the ball, marauds down the left hand side, feeds it into Nolan. Nolan moves down the left, he feeds it into Phillips, who's actually having a decent game. Phillips breaks past the left back with pure strength. He outstrengthened him, which was fantastic. Gets the ball in. And Gabs headers it against the defender and the ball goes out for a corner. Now, Reading makes some changes and I feel it's time to bring on the big man. Bring on the big man, Andy Carroll. We've got to do it. We've got nothing to lose. I'm going to stick Gabs into the cam position. Have him playing off the big man and just stick Carroll up front and just go for it. Purely just go for it. It's time for ultra attacking. It's time to neglect our defensive duties and go for it. Phillips isn't happy when he comes off, but that's football. Shaw lines up the cross. He floats it in. And Andy Carroll heads the ball home! 1-1! 62 minutes gone! Andy Carroll delivers with his first touch! What a goal! Come on, West Ham! Come on, West Ham! And yes, he celebrates in front of me, but as normal, I'm calm, cool, and collected. What a header! What an absolute bullet header by Andy Carroll. The crowd is going mental. The players feel a sense of destiny. The players look reinvigorated. Question is, can we hold on and at least take a point from the game? Or can we go and do the unthinkable? Reading again make a substitution. The ball's with Nolan. He knocks it forward to Noble, who's had a fantastic game. He turns back inside, gives it to Carroll. But he's dispossessed. But Carroll gets the ball back. It's a fair tackle. Unfortunately, the lad's injured. Not sure how much of the ball he actually got, to be fair. But unfortunately, Tab had to go off injured. Big Andy Carroll showing his aggression in the correct manner. You know, he went for the ball. There was no malice in the challenge. But unfortunately, this happens in football. So they substitute the lad. They bring on Lafondra. Good little players, I have to say. And in the spirit of the game, they knock the ball back to Butland. Butland feeds it out to Collins. Collins knocks it into Noble. Noble moves forward, knocks it into Sterling. Sterling cuts inside, he feeds it into Gabbs. Gabbs knocks it into Carroll. Carroll keeps possession well. He feeds it into Gabbs. Gabbs turns back inside. He opens his body up. He shoots. He scores. It's 2-1 West Ham. 69 minutes gone. West Ham 2. Reading 1. What a goal. The talisman has answered. The talisman has delivered. A fantastic goal. What a finish. Great turn back inside. Opens his body up. Strikes the ball. 2-1 to West Ham, and fantastic dancing as well by Gabbs. Salsa lessons really have paid off. But Reading come at us. We're on the back foot. Can we hold on? Will we hold on? They break us, but the boys are defending stoutly, trying to get their bodies in the way. Fantastic sliding tackle by Collins. Sends the ball over for a corner. Can we just hold on? The game's in the latter stages. 84th minute. Ball comes in. Great header from the lads, but Reading will not give up. They will not give up. They keep coming at us, applying the pressure, but we're defending stoutly. We're holding on. We're breaking them. We're holding on. Great defending and a great save by Butland. That was a world-class save, but again, a corner for Reading. It's floated in. Unfortunately, lad doesn't get much on it. And the ball feeds back to Butland. We're now in the 89th minute. We're still leading 2-1. The ball's fed out to Reed. He knocks it across to Collins. Keep possession. Just retain possession. The ball's given to Gabbs. Gabbs feeds it into Sterling. We're making a break down the right-hand side. O'Brien has the ball. He feeds it inside. He gives it to Carroll. Carroll turns. Is he going to shoot? He tries. It's an air shot. Reading are going to break. No! The ref's blowing the whistle. We've won. 2-1 West Ham. 10th position is ours. 10th position is ours. What a game. What a season. Oh my days. I can only say it's been emotional. What a roller coaster of the game. 1-0 down after 34 minutes. We equalise in the 62nd minute with Andy Carroll's first touch of the game, and then a blistering goal in the 69th minute by Gabbs. And Luke Shaw picks up man of the match, and rightly so. He had an absolute solid performance. Absolute solid performance. And we won. And we won. 2-1. What an absolute game. So chuffed for the lads. Absolutely so chuffed for the lads. And wow. Season 1. It's done and dusted.